This training video demonstrates how to use the Apptegy CMS homepage to manage and customize various sections, including the header, footer, gallery, mission statement, and rankings. We're going to look at all the different parts on the website that we will review in CMS. First at the top, we have the proficient and distinguished rankings. Additionally, there is space for other links to add. Now, you're unable to change anything that's located on this second blue bar, so where it says about, students and families, staff, etc. However, you can change the gallery. On the left-hand side, that area of the page is called the bulletin board, and that is managed by the district. So all of that information you are unable to change on your side. If you have a principal change and you notice that on your website that has not been made, then you would put in an IT ticket stating you need the name change for the principal information listed on the bulletin board on the school's webpage. Next, we will discuss the mission statement, the buttons that are available. Then we have what's called a Why Us piece, and then of course the footer. So that's what we'll cover next. Now, before we get too deep into the gallery and actually the footer, both of those can be edited from the homepage. So for now, we will go ahead and skip the gallery and footer and go directly to the homepage. Now, within the homepage, it is a little bit different because there is no way to make changes to the layout. All you will be able to do in the homepage is edit the content in the format that is given. The first section here at the top will be our proficiency numbers, and on the actual live page, you will find those in that top bar. So how do we edit those? Well, you'll make sure you're on the homepage, hover over that and click on edit, and here is where you will be able to make changes to those percentages. There is a link, so you can put a link here to the report card and have that attached as well. Of course, any changes that you do make, you'll want to make sure to click on Save Changes in the top right-hand corner. Then you can click on the Go Back button next to Custom Component here in the top left. That will bring you back to the home page. In the next section, you can also add links to your header. And so where would that show up on your actual web page? That will be next to the search icon and that empty space to the left. So what you can add there would be links by clicking on Edit. For instance, you may want to add a link to the district calendar. You would do that by clicking on Add Link, District Calendar, grab the URL and paste that there. Be sure to toggle over to open in a new tab and then click Continue. Then you would click on Save Changes to add your link in that header bar. The next section on the homepage is going to be the gallery portion. So we'll hover over that and click on Edit. Now on the left-hand side of the gallery where it says this is a heading, it will allow you to type something in there. However, it is not going to save that because that is already set up by the district. But you can make changes to the images. To add an image, you would come up to the right corner and click on Upload Images. You can drag and drop or you can upload. Once again, it has the alt text. Press Continue. And now we see that that new image has now been added. If you'd like to change the order of the image, you can drag. So it will be in a particular order. In the top right-hand corner, click on Save Changes. But for this, I'll just go to the home page. It'll ask if I want to save those changes, but I click on Continue. And now we'll scroll down to the mission statement. Now, where is the mission portion on the actual website? So we'll go here and scroll down. We'll see this is the mission statement. Going back to the editing page, hover over and we'll just click on Edit. Here is where you can click on the header. It does have limited characters, and then also any text that you would like to include that has limited characters. But on the mission page, you can add what are called blocks. What is unique about this is we can add a link. We can also add images. If I click here, you can see what is displayed as a video camera, but we have several different icons that you can choose from. So let's go ahead and cancel out of this. If you would like to add an additional block, on the left-hand side, click Add Block. If you would like to add an image, click on that pencil, and that will take you back to the selection of icons. Let's say that we want to list the lunch menu, so we can just add food here as an example. We'll click on that, and then click Continue, and that will add the icon. Once the icon has been uploaded, you can enter lunch, and if I want to add a link, we'll click on the link, and here's where we can add that. Of course, we would want to click on Open a Link in New Tab, and then Create Link. Anytime you see a waffle, you are able to use that to move around. If you want to delete a block, hover over that particular block and then just click on the trash can. If you want to save any changes that have been made, of course, in the top right-hand corner, make sure you click on Save Changes. But for training purposes, again, I'm just going to go back to the home page. We'll move on to the next section. So the next section will be buttons. So we're going to hover over and click on Edit. We can add a button. Currently we have the JCPS website and then student expectations. So let's say we want to add another button. It is a little bit different than the mission statement section because we cannot add icons. You can put your title in here, which let's just say it's lunch. And if you would like to add a link, attach that link in there, click on Open Link in New Tab to make sure it does open up in a new tab, and then create link. But I'm going to go ahead and cancel out of that. And then if you need to delete, just hover over that button and click the trash can. It will ask if you're sure you want to delete this link. Of course, we say okay for this reason, and that takes care of the button bar. We'll go back again. The next few sections we have actually already covered under the media portion. So that would be events, live feed, and news. Since we've already covered those, we'll go to the next section, which is called Why Us? And we'll click here on the edit button. There are a number of pictures that have already been added to this. We can also add blocks to this section as well. On the left-hand side, we can click on Add Block. You can add a text block or you can add an image block. Let's say we add a text block. We'll scroll down a little bit. That's going to give us a header. So if you want to add some information, maybe you have another announcement that you want to add, you have a header and then you also have some text section. Now, as you can see, this portion is set up into 3 different blocks. But because we only have one text block that we're adding, it's going across the entire board. But let's say I add another text block. Now it has split it into 2. And then if I wanted to add an image block, then that's where it's going to take it into 3. Now, once again, anytime you see this waffle, that will allow you to make changes. That covers the Why Us portion. I don't want to save anything, so I'm just going to go back to the home page. And then the final portion at the bottom of this is the footer. So we can hover over to edit our footer. Under the first column, you'll see that there is some text that says edit logo. However, the logo is generated from Apptegy. If you have a logo change, you would need to reach out to Apptegy and give them your logo so they can do the uploading. Although it says edit logo, that is something that is handled on the Apptegy side, so we don't want to touch that portion. Also in column 1, where it says find us, that has the school information, so the address, phone number. Most of the time that is not going to change, but if you did have a phone number change, you are able to make a change to that phone number. You may also add a fax number or add a school email address in here as well. Now over in column 3, that is the social media column. There is Facebook information listed and there is also X information listed. These are not links that are synced, but they are just visible. If you needed to add an Instagram, you're able to add an Instagram link there, or you may also add a YouTube link if you have a YouTube link for your school. And then scrolling down a little further, if you want to add additional text boxes, you can with additional information. That is something that is also available. If you make any changes, of course, in the top right-hand corner, be sure to click on Save Changes. But I'll just go back to the homepage. That is the last section that we have. Now, I know we covered a lot of information. Be aware that if you do have any questions, you can go to the actual Apptegy homepage, and there are some help articles here. You can also do the live chat, send an email, make a phone call, but the help articles are really helpful. So let's say that you forgot where to add a file. You could click on that help article and it would give you information on where and how to add a file.